Hi guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video. So in this video I'm going to be talking about Hector and the item power changes now. So at the top end item power really hasn't changed. At the bottom end however item power has changed drastically. As you can see on the screen at the moment, I've linked it in the corner, it shows the item power caps now for each zone and each of the tiers. Them tiers are without masteries. So it is just the base item power on an item. However, that shows just the extent that they get nerfed down in lower zones. And I'm going to try and talk about what I think about this and all that sort of stuff. In the background you can just see me. I've been looking for the 2v2 hellgates. I've been recording a couple of the fights, hoping to do like another PvP montage soon. Should be quite cool. Just one quick thing before we get started. I'm hoping my audio is a little better. I've changed a couple of things around. Please let me know in the comments below what you think about it. But yes, let's get into it. So as you can see, tier 4, obviously there's absolutely no cap at all. It doesn't change no matter what zone you're in. The base item level will always be 700. In terms of tier 5, and then everything on from that, it slowly gets more. Basically in the blue zone it gets nerfed down considerable amounts, like massive amounts. Like tier 6 loses 9 or 80 item power. That's almost a complete tier gone at tier 6. The difference between tier 4 and tier 8.3, not regarding masteries, is 2 tiers. Not the like 4 tiers plus the 0.3, so that's what, 7 tiers worth. It's 2 tiers. So realistically, if someone came into the hellgates, the 2v2 hellgates, bear in mind they're in blue zone, so they follow the blue zone rules, with 8.3 gear, someone in tier 4 would only be 200 item power behind him, potentially. Obviously, not counting masteries. Masteries is another thing completely. This is amazing. They've actually balanced someone who... Like, I'm doing solo hellgates at the moment in 6-1, 7-1, 7-2, or 6-2, sorry. Relatively good gear. And there are people in tier 4 that can give me a fight. That's awesome. You've given people something... Like, Sandbox have given people something to do with them lower geared ults or, like, friends who haven't played as much, and they can be completely viable. All of a sudden, you're not forcing people to like go out and get best gear, or sorry I can't run with you because you're not 7-1. So I've just done this character now. The guild I'm in at the moment have told me that they didn't want to run with me until I was 7-1, and I understand why. It's their gear on the line too. But now I can run with some of them and we can do the 2v2 hellgates. Just moving on from that then, the yellow zone hellgates. Yellow zone isn't quite as nerfed down, so it isn't quite as sort of bad as the blue zone. However, it's still nerfed down. There's only 3 tiers between tier 4 and tier 8.3. Again, what does this mean? Oh god, I'm getting PvP already. Again, what does this mean? This means that in yellow zones, like the 5v5 hellgates are actually a good playground, a testing arena to try things. All of a sudden, you can actually... Oh wow, this guy's gonna regret doing that. Sorry guys, that was really unprofessional, but PvP's take notice. PvP's priority. But yeah, so yellow zones now, there's not going to be a real gear difference between people. Everyone's going to be running in similar levels of gear. It's not going to be a case of one group comes in tier 7.1 or like 8.1 as people are getting to now, and then another group comes in tier 5. In a yellow zone, that isn't going to matter as much, and I like that. I really do like that. I like the fact that a group that's just getting into the PvP scene has somewhere to go now to test. Then obviously we have the black zone hellgates that are just... You bring your best gear, you bring your A game. They're the try-hard ones. They're the ones that people should be bringing their best gear in because they give the best rewards, they give the best fame and all that sort of stuff. So I really like this setup with the item power. I'll leave a link to this down below, hopefully, if my computer's just not crashed. I actually think my PC's just... Albion crashed. God damn. Okay, I'm going to start Albion back up. But yeah, so I'll hopefully leave a link to the image in the comments or description below. Like I said, it's really... There's not hiding anything. I believe that this is all public info anyway. This is something that Elsa, the GM, has figured out, or the mod has figured out. Feel free to thank her for this. This is all her work. Yeah, so basically this video is to try and tell you guys, blue zones, yellow zone hellgates, get into them. Even if you're not confident in PvP, now is the time that you can take your best gear, not risk losing it, because you don't lose it in a yellow zone or a blue zone. You can take your best gear and just do what you can with it and start learning how to get involved in the PvP side. I think this is a really good step for the game. I think they've really given people what they want. I haven't done the Black Zone Hellgates yet, but I've heard people are actually meeting teams that they've never met before. I know like EOS, Chicken Kiss, Red Army's A-Team were all in Hellgates today, all meeting people that they've not seen in a while. Because obviously they've been stuck out in the Black Zone, and a lot of groups just don't go to the Black Zone. That's really, really interesting to me. I like the fact that people are meeting each other that just haven't seen each other. It gives new competition. Competition has never been higher in the Black Zone. In the Black Zone Hellgates, or the Red and Black Zone Hellgates, and you've got the Yellow Zone Hellgates there to practice and try in. I think this is really cool. I like the idea of it. Let me know what you think, guys. Comment down below, like, comment, subscribe, and catch you later, guys. Goodbye.